Micmac hieroglyphic writing was a writing system and memory aid used by the Micmac, a First Nations people of the east coast of Canada. The missionary-era glyphs were logograms, with phonetic elements used alongside Schmidt and Marshall 1995, which included logographic, alphabetic, and ideographic information. They were derived from a pictograph and petroglyph tradition. In Micmac the glyphs are called comquewaikasical, or suckerfish writings, which refers to the tracks the sucker fish leaves on the muddy river bottom. Topic classification. Topic scholars have debated whether the earliest known Micmac hieroglyphs from the 17th century qualified fully as a writing system, rather than as a pictographic mnemonic device. In the 17th century, French missionary Chrétien Leclerc adapted the Micmac characters as a logographic system for pedagogical purposes. In 1978, Ives Goddard and William Fitzhugh of the Department of Anthropology at the Smithsonian Institution, contended that the pre-missionary system was purely mnemonic, as it could not be used to write new compositions. Schmidt and Marshall argued in 1995 that the missionary system of the 17th century was able to serve as a fully functional writing system. This would mean that Micmac is the oldest writing system for a native language north of Mexico. History. Father Leclerc, a Roman Catholic missionary on the Gaspé Peninsula in New France from 1675, claimed that he had seen some Micmac children writing symbols on birch bark as a memory aid. This was sometimes done by pressing porcupine quills directly into the bark in the shape of symbols. Leclerc adapted those symbols to writing prayers, developing new symbols as necessary. This adapted writing system proved popular among Micmac, and was still in use in the 19th century. Since there is no historical or archaeological evidence of these symbols from before the arrival of this missionary, it is unclear how ancient the use of the mnemonic glyphs was. The relationship of these symbols with Micmac petroglyphs is also unclear. Pierre Mellard, Roman Catholic priest, during the winter of 1737–38 perfected a system of hieroglyphics to transcribe Micmac words. He used these symbols to write formulas for the principal prayers and the responses of the faithful, in the Catechism, so his followers might learn them more readily. There is no direct evidence that Mellard was aware of Leclerc's work. In any event, Mellard's work is outstanding in that he left numerous works in the language, which continued in use among the Micmac into the 20th century. An unknown number of birch scrolls containing Micmac writings were destroyed by missionaries in New England, before the writing system was adapted to aid conversion of community members to Christianity. Examples. See also Wigwazabak, Ojibwe hieroglyphic birchbarks. References. Bibliography. Goddard, Ives, and William W. Fitzhugh, 1978. Barry Fell Re-examined, in The Biblical Archaeologist, Volume 41, No. 3. September, pp. 85–88. Hewson, John, 1982. Micmac Hieroglyphs in Newfoundland. Languages in Newfoundland and Labrador, ed., by Harold Paddock, 2nd ed., 188–199. St. John's, Newfoundland, Memorial University. Hewson, John, 1988. Introduction to Micmac Hieroglyphics. Cape Breton Magazine 47–55–61, text of 1982, plus illustrations of embroidery and some photos. Cowder, Christian, 1921. Sapioig oigatagen tan teli gomgo joigasigal alasat maganel, gynamatinioal ag gedipafimgioal, Manuel de Priers, Instructions et Changs Sacras en Hieroglyphes Micmacs, Manual of Prayers, Instructions, Psalms and Hymns in Micmac Ideograms. New edition of Father Cowder's book published in 1866. Ristigouche, Quebec, The Micmac Messenger. Lenhart, John. History relating to Manual of Prayers, Instructions, Psalms and Hymns in Micmac Ideograms used by Micmac Indians of eastern Canada and Newfoundland. Sydney, Nova Scotia, The Nova Scotia Native Communications Society. Schmidt, David L., and B. A. Balcom, 1995. The Reglements of 1739, A Note on Micmac Law and Literacy, in Acadiensis, 23, 1 Autumn 1993 pp 110–127. ISSN 0044-5851 Schmidt, David L., and Merdina Marshall, 1995. Micmac Hieroglyphic Prayers, Readings in North America's First Indigenous Script. Nimbus Publishing. ISBN 1-55109-069-4. External links. Micmac Portraits collection includes tracings and images of Micmac petroglyphs. Micmac at Christusrix.org. A large collection of scans of prayers in Micmac hieroglyphs. Écriture sacrée en Nouvelle-France, Les hiéroglyphes Micmacs et transformation cosmologique (PDF), in French, a discussion of the origins of Micmac hieroglyphs and socio-cultural change in the 17th-century Micmac society.